User was moved to your
Yes.
channel.
What the fuck is this beside my name?
I need to fix that. I'm actually going to make admin. Admin, and you can fucking fix it. Go to our admin. Fix it. There's an OSS tag in here. Go
I
fucking
don't
edit that
fucking know
OSS tag.
how to fix it.
I don't know either. I'll figure it.
Fuck you. Tuesdays in 3 fucking days.
Dude, I'm busy packing up. I haven't even packed a single.
Well, that's your own damn problem.
I'm stressed, dude.
Oh my god.
Why do you think I'm drinking?
This is a lack of planning.
More like me, like trying to avoid planning. But dude, I'm excited, happy, sad. But holy fuck, that's it. Like, this is the best ever. Anyways,
Congrats.
I'm very happy, but I'm also very stressed. But I'll be fine. Anyways,
Get Spartan to change it to 505th.
I'll talk
And
about it.
just tell Spartan to DM me and I'll give him the info.
I'll said,
Are you in the server yet?
I'm hosting an activity. My private server password can be taken with a capital C. Wait, oh fuck. Back real quick. Oh, I've made this whole fucking cinematic thing. Don't get out the cupboard for stuff.
And you're not even ready.
By the way, the car might run over a civilian. What do you mean? I didn't know you had time. I was like, kind of like better. Yep. Pick this up. You should be able to find it. Apple cake. Friends. Bruce time. Found it.
What?
I call the mission Bruce time.
Oh my god. You're ridiculous.
Don't get out of the car before it stops.
Yes, Forrest.
Time.
What? Yes, I'm fucking loading.
Okay. How was your fishing trip, by the way?
It was good.
Caught any of the big ones?
Not really.
Just the small ones?
Yeah.
How many of the small ones?
Too many to count.
4?
Like at least 100.
Caught 100 small ones. None of the big ones.
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't be mean. Upset. Hey, wait in the car.
Very much glad you're not my Batman. You're... What the fuck are you doing? Just get us there.
Then you're close enough now. Evening, Goose. Morning. Okay.
Morning.
I don't actually know what the time is. I've lost track. This almost, well, a bit early for this, but I feel like it's the time it is. Let me. You shut off the engine, please. Hello?
That guy's a fucking
Oh,
idiot. I don't know where he
shut
found
off the engine. Did he hit anyone with a car? He did that when I got
horrible
it.
driver.
But I brought you here because I thought it was time for somebody to disturb me. Perfect.
Right.
Um,
It's only right.
even though I did not agree with him being at the Navy, I thought it was the proper place to celebrate his life and his sacrifice at the partner. So I've gotten us a bit of a didn't leave. I didn't really want to choose before you're leaving to this, so I've put you on a special assignment to take part in it. So you're only you can spend however you wish. But you're going with me to small Sam. We're getting on a plane up. Oh, it's almost. Imagine if I'd walked over there. Totally. Dear God, that would have been very bad. But no, I've gotten us a plane. We're going to fly further south, and we're going to go some hunting. Well, maybe not.
Alright.
But that's for later. For now, I wanted to share a bottle of rum, navy rum with you. I thought no better place to do it than the harbour of Cairo. This is definitely the harbour of Cairo. You cannot fact check
Very
this because you
busy.
don't have a map, so you can't check if it's I'm actually lying to you or not.
So, you know, usually these buoys say the harbor that they're on, that they're at.
Actually, fine, it's totally fine.
I can't read that, but I don't think that says Cairo.
Don't worry about it.
It looks
You hear the birds? Those are Cairo birds.
no, they sound like woodland creatures.
Boat out there. Cairo boat.
Explode, explode, explode. Farm.
That's Egyptian farmers. Anyway, I'm gonna take a sip.
Egyptian farmers in a boat.
I don't know why they farm in their water. I guess that's what fishermen do. That's what they do. They farm in the water.
Not
Anyways,
quite.
I've taken a sip of the Navy rum. Here you go. Take the rest. I am drunk as hell.
I will definitely take the rest.
I just thought I'd share with you, Bruce. I miss him. I miss him dearly.
Yeah.
Remember what time we went fox hunting around the time you got here? 15. He was going to show you how to do the whole thing right. He rode ahead of all of us. I was trying to get ahead of it. Got lost. We went ahead and we got the fox. You noticed that Bertram still wasn't to be found and he was still in the woods. We spent like, I don't know, hours looking for this kid. And he was trying to be all cool about it. Still slightly upset about the time you stole my whiskey. Doctor.
Who stole whiskey?
You did.
I.
Oh, don't you give a change. I know he tried to cover from you. He tried to say, oh, I was not drunk, but I could tell. Good kid. Who were you?
What's right. Sorry.
Don't worry.
I forgot Penelope's name.
Actually, yes, don't worry about it. But Bruce, I just want to say sorry about all of this.
About what?
Whole situation, then.
The war?
Well, I guess. Penelope. He sent me a letter. Told me what you said. Now, not surprised, Bruce. I've known you for, well, how many years it's been? I've known you since you were born. I've known you, well, I don't know what you are, but I've known you since you were born. I didn't get that close with you. I don't remember how we got close. Not that we really did. But when you first got here, I felt like you were closer to me than you are now. I remember talking to you about your father's death. My father died, but yes, we had something in common. Bruce, I'm trying to say that. Sorry, but this whole situation, I know it's not what I want for you. It's not what I want for Penelope yet. Really, it's not. I would much rather have a Bertram be alive and know how I wanted. I hope you understand that I'm in a situation. This is the option I have. I'm not asking you to fight me. I'm asking you because I don't have any other option to fall upon. I know I've always been great to you. I've wanting to. I really have. But I've come to realization. What's left, Stamina?
Not entirely.
Left other than you. My daughter's sure, but the woman.
It's just being Penelope.
Bruce, I'm not gonna force you to do it. Hope you know that. And as much as we get in a situation where I want you, whatever you choose, I'm not going to. I've had a lot of rum enough to be able to tell you this. Not going to be happy, but I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to pretend not to be. No matter how much of a commoner you are, you're still family. I brought you out here to tell you that. And you've done a lot. I've seen you fight up front, and sometimes you act like an idiot. To be quite frank. I feel, you know, I feel good about it. You act in the way you do. You act the way I would have done. You are a good soldier, good officer. I don't know what I'm trying to say with this. All I'm saying is I want you to reconsider what you wrote Penelope. And you don't need to answer me now. You don't need to answer me at any point. Because in the end of this is... I want this to be in the way that I want. I want our family to flourish, our family to continue, but you know, I can't force you to do what I want. But if there's anything that you want me to do, anything I can do for you, to make this a bit more of a attractive offer, you let me know.
I'll think about it.
Just, I don't have to say this, Bruce, and I'm only going to say this now, because I'm drunk. But you know what the biggest regret of my life is?
What's that?
Never adopted you.
Certainly would have made things easier.
Oh, certainly. If I'd adopted you as my own, you would have been a Wexford. And could have gone ahead, married whoever you wanted. Made, you know, the next generation. But I didn't. I guess it was in respect to your father. So, have you ever heard? I don't know if you've heard me talk about your father, and I'm sorry if you have. Talk with me. You should go to the airport. But well, before we go, I shouldn't talk about this. I want to give the bottle.
No.
Okay. Well, there's a potential to throw it in the ocean or whatever.
Yeah,
You're going to say
just
goodbye
empty
to Bruce. Or Bertram. That man, I've had too much. I didn't even have that much. But Bertram, you didn't die the way I wanted you to. I don't think there's any way you can die that a father wants you to die. But you died a hero. I respect that. Even if you die in the wrong branch of the military. I wish you were here. That's all.
I'm just gonna pour out the last drops of rum into the ocean.
Shit. You didn't drink it all.
Yeah, just say there's just a little bit left.
It's like a 2 drops, like bloop bloop. Like, yeah, we got it. Well, let's get to the airport. Let's get back
And
to
then I yeet the bottle into the ocean.
just fucking throw it. Very brilliant throw. Otherwise, my point I'm trying to make here, Bruce, but done well, and maybe I haven't.
Haven't?
I mean, this battalion command is a big position. I have never actually done any in-combat service as a company command. You know this.
Why are you faster than me?
I don't actually know. I did my combat service, Wassiston, which is yeah, and in Palestine. I did my combat service as a lieutenant. I was promoted to a captain, had a company doing training, and then I was promoted to a battalion. Not battalion, not battalion commander. I'm a battalion commander. Battalion. The point is still that I have all of them got a very big road, and I hope I'm doing well, and I hope you would tell me if I'm not, because I don't want to hear it from one of my men doing service, but right now we're not in service. Well, I am not. I am going to even take off my cap. I am currently off duty. If you have any complaints, you let me know now.
You're supposed to put your cap back on. Even off duty. Yeah.
I'm off duty. I don't have my cap on.
Yeah, it's part of your uniform, so wear it.
Yes, I know.
It's improper uniform, sir.
Who the hell? Why is this guy moved all the way back here? He was tossing the crates a minute ago. Who are you? He's kicking in the air. Oh dear. This is why I hate the Navy. This is why I hate the Navy. You know, this is the reason why Bertram died.
I don't know if that's right, sir.
Probably not, but I'm upset. How much did you have to drink?
Not enough.
You're driving.
As for you, yes. I have.
You know what the airport is? I'll guide you. We need to head. You have a compass, right?
Yeah.
Just head west. Just go follow the road and take it west. Yeah,
I have no problem.
All right, just head west. I'll guide you. We'll talk on the
Yes,
airport
thank
until we get there. I just need to do something. Hold on.
Standing by.
So Bruce, you know how I told you we had a flight going ready? It's actually coming very
Right.
soon. We need to get hurry up there. But otherwise, I hope you're willing to look at this over. And hold on. I don't even know where we are. Oh, right. You need to go right. I think. No, but
One of these bedrooms.
and then left here, I think. Right here, I think. But I'm just guessing. I have no actual clue. Left here. Perfect. We got it, I think. I think that's the road out. I think. I'm very much heading on I think. Oh, very much no. That is not so. You take a big left here. You're going to go through the camp. To the left. Go left here. No, go left. Don't go into the camp. Go out. You need to go back out. You gotta go off road from the bit.
You're horrible at directions.
Go. Yeah, I know. Go. Yeah. Okay, go off road. Don't hit the rocks up ahead. Go past that Aegon side to the left. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. And you see the road to our left there. You need to go to the right road.
We passed the turn for this road, by the way. I went down this road and you told me to go the other way.
I don't know directions that well. I usually don't drive. Go right here. All I know is that women can't drive.
What?
Women can't drive. You know this. They physically cannot.
Okay.
I learned this. Apparently, they don't have the feet to it. The feet get hurt if they drive. You know this.
Maybe we should invent an adjustable seat.
Nah, I don't, why would that be possible? Why would we even need that?
So that women can drive?
Why would women ever need to
Think
drive?
of it.
They have men.
Think of it. Your chauffeur, it's a guy. He's dumb as fuck. But you can have a woman.
The smartest woman I've ever met is my wife, your mother, and your sister. Well, not your sister, my sister. My
But
mother.
imagine you just had like a lady driving you around instead of just a dumb private.
We can discuss it. Should always stay faithful. That's all I have to say.
I'm not seeing anyone, sir.
Now, we're going at next turn left. Do not turn left. Turn right.
Brother, how much have you had to drink?
Too much. Before you got here, you know, I actually had to buy another bottle of rum from one of the Navy men. I drank it all by myself waiting for you. I don't want to be sad, Bruce, but through this. And I'm... Fuck's sake, we went the wrong way. You need to go back.
Man, if only I had a map.
Well, if you had a map, you might question the thing about the Allegiant. I couldn't have that.
Where am I going from here?
You're following the road, to the right, and then you're going to follow the road on entirely, just turn right the entire time. I'm going to be a proper navigator now. Hey, Bruce. I don't know what to say, Bruce.
Remember how you asked me about your performance?
Yes.
Well, I don't think anybody has a problem, but I do question your choice.
How so?
This planning, well, the lack of, is interesting. Requires much more involvement from myself and Harrington.
I wish that I had more
to the point where I am almost.
I would I've
ICU
seen some more stuff where I agree with you, but I would wish that I had some more reports explaining some of the exact problems.
Well,
I haven't been asking him more, and I see what you mean. I'm going to keep more close eye on it. I'm not supposed to tell you this, Bruce. You cannot write your mother or Penelope to your mother and Penelope. They'll be moving to a different area. You can't tell them where, but I can tell you what I've heard. What I've heard. Turn right up next to it. You're moving to Sicily.
Sicily?
Yes.
More
Either
fucking
Sicily or
Italians.
somewhere in mainland Italy.
More Italians. God damn it. Maybe they'll put
But
up a
I'm
fight
actually
this time.
kind of happy about Sicily because it's wine. The wine of Sicily is good.
It's true.
So I'm not too upset about it. But you know. Sicily?
I'll have to acquire more wine for my platoon.
But I'm not into looting, but I can tell you that if you go to Sicily, you find some wine shops, which will be plenty of. Any shop will have probably wine shops. If you do get some wine, as long as you sell a bottle for me, keep a mouth shut.
The who's up?
If you keep a bottle safe for me, any shop you find,
Right.
this wine, I'll keep my mouth shut tonight.
Lovely.
Is that a deal?
Will do.
By the way, I hope you realize how insane that is for me to say this.
What's
you know
that?
that? I'd never do this normally.
You're really quiet, by the way.
I don't know why. Hopefully I'll be louder. But the whole point of this, Bruce, is just that I hope you are willing to consider things. And overall, I'm just sorry for putting you in this position. I truly wish I didn't have to. You're going to take a right turn when you get up at King's Cross up here in a minute. Were you learn to drive? You drive rather well.
Well, you know, when there are,
You don't need to answer that, Bruce.
don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying about it. I just hope you have a license. But either way, I don't care. As long as you're not a woman.
Backstory is running from MPs in Cairo. Drunk. Did we go past it? No.
Yeah, you made it past. You're doing what you're supposed to do. All right.
What?
Keep going. Keep going. You're going. You are right. Keep going. We're winning, Bruce. I hope you know that, right? Finally, we're winning.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like it.
We haven't been. Since France, we've been losing. We lost ground in Africa. Wherever we've gone, we lost that ground. But finally, we're pushing. Libya's almost taken. The reason why we have time to do this. The Russians? As far as I've been able to tell. Oh, let me look. You take our right turn. far as I've been able to tell, the Russians are winning. It's hard to sort of estimate from the newspapers because the propaganda is there. But what I'm able to tell, the Russians are winning. Finally. They've been losing a lot, but they're winning now. In other ways, if the Russians are losing or winning, it's still a victory regardless they're not. You know, I almost went to Russia back in the day.
Really?
Hmm?
For the Civil War?
Yes. Sadly, someone told Parliament about the whole thing and you had to turn it back.
Oh.
But originally I was supposed to go to Russia. I finished training in 1918. There we go, there's a plane. That's ours. While was about to go to the Russian front. Alright. Whatever happens in this plane is not canon, except what I say. But if the plane crashes, because I'm gonna let the AI try to take off, then we are probably going to die. We're gonna walk there so we can talk. But yeah, I was trying to the Russians actually no, I was trying to get into the war. I signed up for the army in 1917. I was supposed to train in 1918. I finished training, and right as the war was ending, I finished. Horrible incident, you know, timing. One of my biggest regrets, Bruce. But here you are, bringing our family glory. Father glory. But then I
Goes
must
on the
ask,
other side.
before we get in the plane, Bruce. I don't want your father's name to be forgotten. But in case of this whole thing with Penelope does not work the way I want, even if the plot line and you know, peerage that I have, title of my rank and all that, won't go down. Will you take my name?
I don't know.
Fine. But I hope you will. Consider it at least. I hope to keep your father's name alive in some capacity. Because as much as I had some issues
I'm the last of his line as well, sir.
I am aware. But
If I take your name, it kills his line too.
I'm aware. Use Ace to get in. I don't want your father's name to die. But I hope you're willing to do a mix of some capacity. Oh no. What's they are doing?
Oh, brother.
Pilot. Who's the pilot?
I should be the pilot.
Hold on one moment. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. One moment. Bruce,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I just need to get this, make sure the pilot's doing his job for a moment. He's doing his job. What's happened to the pilot? Luckily we have a co-pilot. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, as I was trying to tell you, what actually happened? Did you fucking kill the pilot?
No.
Okay, whatever. He's just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna get rid of him actually. Because I feel like that's moving my fucking immersion, you know?
He's just sleeping, sir.
He's just sleeping. Okay. This feels like one of those pranks you did when you went to like fucking what? I don't know what school, fucking engineering school. No, my point is, Bruce, that I get he's the last in line, and I want you to keep a name. But maybe you can do something else, like, you know, name half, like, some of your kids can keep your last name, keep your middle name, whatever, I don't know. Your father's name is important, I understand, but you realize my family name carries a peerage of incredible importance. Are they? Please tell me that crashing into the ground. Yeah, like you do realize my family has a name that carries a peerage in the House of Lords, right? Like, do you understand what that means? That means that in the House of Commons, there's a house in the Parliament. If you accept what I'm offering you with Penelope, you will have a personal and continuous position within the Parliament to make decisions and vote for laws. In the future of a war, if a war ever happens in the future, Bruce, you are going to be the one who is going to vote for how this war is going to happen. You're going to be a member of the Parliament. This is why I'm asking you to take this position.
So why aren't you a member of Parliament?
I am.
Oh, tragic.
What do you mean tragic? When the second we get home, I'm going to go and petition for all of our
we're in a war.
veterans to get all the help they need, which isn't a lot because the veterans are capable men who does not need help and do not need.
Maybe not our pilot. Pilot's not going to make it to the war.
Definitely not going to get any economic support. No, but no. I am a part of the laws. You're a part of the Lord's House. I'm offering you a position now. Women can't get this house. I think some people believe they can, but I don't. I don't think anyone does. Penelope wrote me about giving women position in these, you know, heritage. But do you realize how much of a shame it would bring me if I went up to the king and asked him to give my daughter a seat in the Parliament?
Well, I hear in Canada they have the right to vote, sir. I don't know.
They have the right to vote here in Britain as well.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they did at this point. They have the right to vote, sir.
That doesn't change the fact
Things
that
are
we have a
changing.
House of Commons, where the common people go, and the House of Lords. I am trying, Bruce, my hardest to make sure that you get a position in the House of Lords. This means that you will be able to vote as a lord. You will become a politician. You will have a lot of responsibility for those to be alive. That doesn't mean you can't go to Canada, whatever, but when it comes to voting, you will have a say. And my family name cannot go to some random person. It goes to Penelope. And I trust Penelope. Do not get me wrong, I trust my daughter. But The king is not going to trust a random woman to do this. A man has to hold this position. That man is you. Bertram was supposed to be that man. Bertram is dead. I don't know for sure, but I feel like Bertram was a brother to you. I feel like as a brother to you, your duty to take over that road. The problem is, since I made the mistake of not adopting you when I had the chance, I feel like this planet is flying like a crazy maniac. Otherwise, otherwise, Bertram, since I didn't adopt you at the chance I had when you were younger, the only way to make this work is for you to marry Penelope. That's why I'm asking you to do this. You have a great brain. You have the bravery of a soldier. I trust you to take over this role. And I trust you to do this properly. And I hope you're willing to think it over. And as I said, I know it's not a perfect situation. I know it's not what you want. I know it's not what Penelope wants. So I'm not gonna ask you to answer me that.
How much time would have to be spent?
What?
How much time would have to be spent on the home islands?
Home Islands? I don't know. I mean, the votes are once in a while. I guess you could do it by mail. It wouldn't be perfect if you went home, but like, I'm sure I could make some arrangements to make sure that it would work either ways. I don't need you to do all these votes officially, Bruce. I just need you to do them. Well, I guess I need you to do them officially. I just don't need you to do them actually. If you want to, you can go to Canada as much as you want. Penelope can technically write whatever you can. I'm going to petition you. I know what you want, Bruce. I know you've been longing for Canada for a while. I'm sure I could petition for you to become an army marshal, become an important officer alongside the military in the Commonwealth of Canada. Which would mean you had an excuse, you understand? Like you would not be able to go home. You'd have to stay in Canada to do your duty as a Commonwealth marshal. But I don't know. I mean, it's not you know, secret you didn't do very well through your engineering education, Bruce. I don't really know what you've got ahead of you outside the military. So, if you want to stay in the military, I can talk to some people, make sure you, because in Canada, that's where you stay, where your military heading is. And if Penelope wants to stay, I don't know. I'll do my best to make sure that
Couldn't she vote in my name?
Possibly. She could. I'm sure someone could vote in your name.
In my absence.
Of course.
She could do it.
She could. Though the problem is still, Bruce, I still want grandkids. You understand this, right?
It's disgusting.
What do you mean? Did she tell you the whole thing about, you know, incestual relations as well?
She's basically my sister.
She's not your sister though. She's your cousin. That's different than your sister. This has been done for centuries. The royal family is made of this.
So? Slavery was done for centuries.
And?
It wasn't right. This isn't right.
It was right at the time. And at the time, this is right.
No, it isn't.
Listen to me. Incestual relationships, if it's sister and brother, it's wrong. That's what the law says. What everyone says. You're cousins. You're
First
sisters.
cousins.
First cousins is fine. There's no evidence. There's no evidence proving that this is a problem unless it's happened through generations. And this has not happened since your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. That was the last ancestral relationship with first cousins in our family lineage. So, you are safe.
No. It's gross. It's disgusting.
Right, Bruce, listen to me. I'm going to tell you something I've never told you before. Bertram is my only son.
What?
I don't know how many you have.
Why?
Look, my wife
Mama.
has been lacking in some aspects, and you know, you've seen the maids. You've seen them.
I've seen what?
The maids. My point is, I know at least of another.
This is why we've gone through so many maids.
Yes, well, not that many. No. I only know of one, Bruce. And it's definitely mine.
How old is it?
The kid?
Yeah.
I don't know. 7, I think. I don't know. I've made her keep her mouth shut.
You could adopt him.
I love my wife, and I'm not going to hurt her enough for this. He's half-blood. I know you are too, but you're different, Bruce.
Still your son.
No, don't ever say this to anyone, Bruce. I'm serious. But Bruce, I'm trusting you. And never mention this to anyone ever. Not even Penelope. You promise me.
Yes.
You promise me
But
not.
I promise. But this does not change the fact that there are other options.
No, Bruce. You need to understand that this is not an option.
Yeah, it is.
This is not a proper option. That's busted.
It's not an option, but you. Alright, sorry. It is an option, but you don't like it.
I'd rather kill myself than this option. I'd never ever allow my heir to be the child of a maid.
My father was a convict.
Your father was a common man, but he was an engineer.
For the
He was a
railroad.
brilliant man. And he was a soldier. As much as I have issues with him, though my issues mainly come from the fact that I spent my time wanting this man, you know, do a great business for our family, and then he went ahead and died. The tragic accident. But your father produced a brilliant mind. A brilliant child. A child that I'm willing to lead my family in the future. So I'm asking you, Bruce. Do that.
Cannot give you an answer.
You don't have to answer me now. But the reason why I mention this child is because I love tradition. I care about tradition. But this one maid, he was very nice to me. He was very young, he was very pretty. And I mean, I'm sure you would have fallen for it too. I mean, you remember, you know, you remember her, right? Emily,
Okay.
the maid. You know her.
I do.
Yeah, you understand. Well, my position. You know, it was my fault,
Yes, it was.
possibly, but my point is, Bruce, that by picking you as my heir, in the
You
position
have
I'm
no
in
other
now,
option.
I know, but even with my position I am right now, Bruce, I am doing a thing that isn't proper. You're a commoner. You are a commoner.
I am a commoner.
I'm gonna try to do my
And
best
I'm
to
proud
petition.
of it.
I'm going to petition the king to give you your own thing. I'm gonna cut off my own land to give you a barren title. What I'm doing is not proper. It's going to be hard to fight. You and Penelope is probably going to be excluded from the community of lords. But I know you don't care. I don't think she cares either. So I guess we don't really have to mind it. But what I'm doing isn't proper. What you're doing, this isn't just about me. It's about a future. And
What about my future?
I want you to be happy, Bruce. I want you to be happy. I want Penelope to be happy.
I don't
I'm
like
asking
any
you.
of this.
I'm asking you now. Find a way to be happy. Where I get what I want way. Proper or not. I'm just asking not to know about it. As long as I die, and everyone around me dies, believing the tradition has been upheld. Believing everything is proper and as it's supposed to be. Everything will be well. But if you marry my daughter, and you go fooling around with a maid, and be happy from that, I won't be sad. I'll be happy. But here's one thing, Bruce, I need you to understand. My daughter needs to be happy too. You understand?
Yes.
You see, she's a brother too. And I understand the position I'm putting you in, and her in, is not a great position.
I don't think you do, but okay.
I know. But it's a position you must be in. For the greater good. And I'm sure you can make it work.
On the way!
I don't think there's any reason to discuss this further. I'm taking us to South Africa. Well, somewhere South Africa. I believe it's close to there at least. Somewhere near Maliland. But we're
Okay.
going to go into the savannah and get on a hunt. I usually hunt foxes. And you know how you've been a fox hunter many times. We've been horses together many times. But I remember I went with your father to hunt in Canada. And it was interesting for me. As it was not like the military. It was a position where we were going out, living like animals ourselves. Trying to track an animal and shoot it. And honestly, I despised it. But now I'm in the military a lot more, I've experienced it, and you know, I haven't shot a single person this war, Bruce.
I certainly have. And I'm not
I've shot
happy
at
about it.
people, I've been bombed at, I've been hit. Not enough to get a wound strike, but I've
Oh
been
my
hit.
God. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's better. I'm back.
Welcome back. Otherwise, Bruce. Just consider it. I'm hoping we're gonna spend our hunting trip in the next days. Well, and I'm gonna talk about it slightly, but
Talk about what's it.
the whole situation. But I understand if you don't want to talk about it. And you've done well, Bruce. That's all I have to say. An officer,
And I have a mother.
soldier, and under my command, I would say that you won the. If you weren't my family, I would be in awe by your bravery. But you're my family. Due to your mother, whenever you do the stuff you do, I don't feel proud. I mean, I didn't say that word. Don't. No, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. Go back. No, we're not gonna bring that word up. No, sorry. What I mean is, I don't feel. My point is that you need to not get shot. My point is that your top button isn't buttoned properly. You need to fix that.
You don't have your cap on, sir.
Button up your thing right now.
It's too hot to do that.
I don't think that's a proper excuse in proper uniform vacation, but guess we're on leave. Well, I am. You're not, but otherwise. Let's get landed, and let's discuss more of this tomorrow. That went on a lot longer than I thought it would. Fiction. I also think that I said a lot more than I think Wixford wanted to say.
Probably.
But he probably was strong enough to say it. But he's probably not gonna, acknowledge any half of what he said.
Remember any of it?
Maybe not. But
User disconnected from your channel.
bruh, fucking dad.